Hi everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and tonight you're watching me on Bowdabra. Today is Monday, can't believe it's already here again. It's the busiest night for us, and I absolutely love it because I get to see, 3 different crowds of people. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We are going to be using, I think we're going to do a combo tonight. I think we're going to be using our large Bowdabra and our mini Bowdabra. So as you guys come in, let us know where you're watching from. Dad is actually behind the camera tonight, so be sure to thank Dad for recording us. And yeah, look at all the ribbons we're using. We're also going to be using, as requested, some Deco mesh. So for those of you that follow me on Nick's Seasonal Decor, you guys know that I'm not the world's biggest fan of Deco mesh. I like to keep it real with you guys. I use it, very infrequently at this point. We used to use it quite a lot. But over the last, I'd say, what do you think, Dad? 1.5, 2 years?
Yeah.
We significantly kind of decreased the amount of use. I'm a floral guy. I always have been. I always will be. I love working with my flowers. So we're going to kind of do a lot of different projects tonight. So let me just pull up the video. Let's make sure that we are live. If we're live, be sure to say hi. Make sure that we can see, you guys can see us and hear us okay.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. I hope you guys are having a great day. I feel like spring has hit us like a ton of bricks. What do you think, Dad?
It came quick, and I'm happy.
So quick, it's unbelievable. Hi, Nick and Dad, my favorite night. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Dad looked up at me. He smiled. He saw that comment at the same time I did. So we're going to be using our Bowdabra wire. We're going to be using gold today. So Sandy, the creator and owner of Bowdabra, sent me 2 new rolls because we were running low on the silver. So we're going to get through the gold and then go back to the silver. It doesn't really make a difference at all. You're not going to see the wire, and if you do see the wire, it's because you're doing it wrong. Right, Dad?
That's right.
That's right. So this
Same great quality, too, no matter what color. 100 yards.
Yes. What color does this come in, Dad?
Gold and silver.
Gold and silver, yes. So this is the gold 100 yards. Was I holding that upside down?
Yeah, you always do.
I always do. The backs are kind of reversed. So 100-yard spool, which is what? How many feet, Dad?
300 feet.
Yes, so he's getting used to the measurements now. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am a little bit wasteful when it comes to the wire, but my logic is the amount that it comes with. I'd rather be wasteful than not have enough wire. I can't think of a less satisfying feeling than, finishing your bow. It's beautiful, and your wire, the length of it for your tails are only like this long. So make sure you're cutting enough. We're going to just take it, place it in the slit on top of our Bowdabra. And also, now that we have a crowd of almost 200, that was quick. Ginger says, hi, Dad. Love hearing your laugh. Dad's going to make more appearances. What do you guys think? You guys want to see Dad on camera one of these days? Maybe Dad could fill in for our Bowdabra tutorial. Maybe we'll teach him.
Oh, my God.
That would be a good
die.
task, right? So we're going to be using this 2.5-inch ribbon. As you come in, welcome, D. Bowdabra is giving away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon tonight. So if you would like to win a free roll of scrunchy ribbon, what do they have to do, Dad?
They have to say, I want to win.
That's it. It's as simple and easy as that. So we're going to take our ribbon. I haven't worked with this in a long time, and it probably won't for a long time as well. So we're going to just take our ribbon. You can reverse it if you want. This is not wired. It's just a 2.5-inch Deco mesh ribbon.
Hi, Edna. Edna says 56 in Maryland today.
56 degrees.
Chilly here today, too. Very, very windy.
Windy, but no, I wouldn't say chilly, Dad. We've had worse weather. The last week has been beautiful. The rain, though, at night, for the last 2 nights, the rain has just been incredibly loud. Have you heard those storms from your room, Dad? It's unbelievable. So we're just going to repeat this process over and over again. I see we're at almost 300 viewers tonight. Thank you, guys.
Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne. So we actually haven't been live on, even my page for a few nights. So it's nice to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. And also, if you're interested in any of the products we're using tonight, including the large Bowdabra, the wire, the mini Bowdabra, and some ribbon kits, which I have, haven't gotten yet, but I can just see the quality. Once you start dealing with ribbon, after years of use, you kind of can just look at a picture online and know if it's good quality or if it's kind of crummy quality. So Bowdabra has put together some kits of ribbon, and all of the ribbon I can just tell is just great quality. So once you kind of practice with ribbon a bit, because I know we've all purchased pretty crummy rolls over the years. Let me place this in again. Pretty crummy rolls. Once you kind of practice with it, you kind of know what quality you're purchasing. So you guys can order all of those. The link, our affiliate link, is pinned in the comments section if you're interested in that. And I see we're over 350. Let's see if we can reach 400 viewers tonight, you guys. Wow, I just threw that. All right, so that's 4 loops on this side. How many do we got on that side? 4. Let's just finish it off with 1 more loop. So these bows aren't going to hold their shape like a a standard ribbon, wired ribbon would, but it's still a unique texture. So this would look great on a present, right, Dad?
Yeah, it would, yeah.
If you did it slightly smaller, I think this would be great on a wine bottle because everybody loves wine, and wine makes a great gift, so why not spruce it up? You guys can be getting your $4 bottles of wine from Walmart, and if, the person you're giving to is a wine connoisseur, they're going to know it's cheap, but when you put a bow on it, they're not even going to see the tag. So it's just a simple little hack. Life hack right there, you guys. I would love to see Dad do a Bowdabra episode. Come on, Dad. Do it. Yes, Katie. Hands up if you guys want to see Dad do that.
No. I'm not a ribbon maker.
So, hey,
a bow maker.
Dad's made some bows on Nick's Seasonal Decor, so I think maybe he could do this. I think it would be a great way of showing everybody that, if you're just getting your Bowdabra, if you know how to use it, if Dad can do it, you can do it. But that's something that's putting Dad on the spot. So I'm not going to make any promises he'll do it, but maybe we can convince him if, we're all nice enough to him, which doesn't happen. So
I'll make another wreath on Nick's Seasonal Decor one of these nights.
All right, so Dad will make a wreath. We'll bargain until we get the response we want. That's what I do, you guys. You guys know when it comes to my yard or my house, I ask Dad for permission. He usually doesn't grant that permission. So what ends up happening is I usually ask for forgiveness rather than permission. And
it's all a lie. It's all a lie, everybody. It's all a
lie.
lie.
My way.
He always gets his way.
I get my way. In the end, Dad, he bites his tongue and he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, well, I like what you did better." And I'm like, "I know, Dad. You always do." So that's the first bow. Something simple, something easy, using 2.5-inch Deco mesh ribbon. Would love to win some ribbon. Awesomely. We'll cut another length of our wire. Just got in. Where did you find this ribbon? So, Susan, this ribbon I've actually had for years. The wire we're using did come from Bowdabra, and the link is in the comments section. If you're interested in any of their products, definitely purchase through our affiliate link. We appreciate it. But also, with that being said, you can use whatever ribbon you want. If you have ribbon, put it into your Bowdabra. Bowdabra holds everything in place. If you have arthritis, if you have carpal tunnel, doesn't make a difference because Bowdabra is here to help. So we're going to do another bow. As you guys know, I love my burlaps and my kind of just basic ribbons. So for this bow, what do you want to see, Dad? I know you're a huge fan of funky bows. Can we do a funky?
Do a funky.
All right, let's do a funky. And stick around, too, you guys, because in the final 5 minutes, we are announcing our lucky winner for the Bowdabra ribbon tonight. And we are going to be making a wreath. So the wreath is probably going to be my favorite wreath that I've ever made here on Bowdabra. So we're going to just take a bunch of... These look like awareness ribbons to me. Don't those look like awareness ribbons to you, Dad?
It's pretty, though, yeah. Yeah, generic ribbon, yeah.
We're going to just take it, place it into our Bowdabra. We already placed our length of wire. Place that in like so. Yes, thank you guys for spreading this video around. We appreciate it. And if I've inspired you over the last couple of years, or, hopefully taught you how to make a bow, or just, kept you company, let us know. We appreciate those comments. That's probably the biggest thing for me, is when you guys let us know things like that, because it just motivates me to do tons and tons more videos. And with that being said, before I run out of breath, we also have a Bowdabra video being posted on Nick's Seasonal Decor. So make sure that you follow us on Nick's Seasonal Decor, because in the next few days, I have pushed it off because we've been putting out so much content. We are doing a pre-recorded video showing you guys how to make a bunch of different pretty bows on my page using the Bowdabra. So that's something that's happening in the near future. We're going to just take another piece. How many do we have, Dad? We have 2, right? Or 3. We have 3.
3, yeah.
Let's do 2 more. How's that sound? Do 5-loop bow. So if you only have a couple yards of ribbon, this is the perfect bow because it's not taking too much. So that's 4 now. Let's do 1 more. Let's see if we can hit that 400 milestone, you guys. Glad I caught you. Well, I'm glad you're here as well, Margaret. Do another loop. Cut our tails. Place it in like so. So Monday's favorite night of the week. I get to hang out with all of you guys on Bowdabra at 7. 8 p.m. Eastern, it's date night in Nick's exclusive Wreath community. Every Monday we go live in my Wreath group. And then thereafter, we are live on Nick's Seasonal Decor. So I get to see 3 of my favorite crowds. It's my favorite day. Who would have ever thought, I mean, if you guys asked me 5 years ago if I would have liked Mondays, I would have said, absolutely not. But now it's my favorite day. I just love it so much. So we're going to dovetail these tails real quick. And I see we're at over 405 viewers. Thank you all.
Let's see if Nick misses one again.
Well, with you being here, Dad, I always miss one. Always. It's a given.
Hi, Carolina.
Welcome. 413. You guys are awesome tonight. So hopefully you all had a great weekend. What did we do? I feel like we just worked and kind of chilled. It was nice until it rained. It rained all day. It wasn't yesterday, the day before. I think Saturday it rained all day. Yesterday it poured last night, so not the best weather, but we're handling it okay because April showers bring what, Dad?
Mayflowers.
Bring Mayflowers, even though we already have flowers in our yard blooming. So, speaking of flowers, I've said this before. Every time I walk in with either new plants from my garden or new artificial flowers, Dad and Yaya just rip me apart. I had to sneak down here because I just bought, tons and tons of flowers, an hour or so ago. So Yaya was down here, and I had to sneak past her. And all of a sudden, I come upstairs, and the receipts are on the table, perfectly placed so I can see them. So I know she knows that I did a little shopping today. But hey, if that's the worst thing I'm doing, then I guess we're doing okay. So there's that bow. Isn't that pretty, Dad?
I like the ribbon,
So these look great on presents. These are probably one of my favorite bows for wreaths, swags, garlands. You can place these things anywhere. They always look great. And I see we're at almost 430 viewers. What a great night tonight is. All right. Second bow. Now let's do another using our large, and then we'll switch over to... Yeah, that bow looks great on my camera. Then we'll switch over to our mini, and then we'll make our wreath bow. But again, if you haven't commented, Bowdabra is giving away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon tonight. So this bow, let's make it for our wreath. So we're going to cut some long tails. I'm going to cut these especially long like so. Place them in first.
Phyllis would like to know if you recommend the color wheel for beginners.
So, the color wheel is definitely helpful. But, if it looks good to your eye, I think we all can kind of tell colors a little bit. If it looks good to you and you're making this for your own home or for friends and family and it matches your decor, that's all that really matters, But if you are doing this as a business and you do struggle with, putting colors together, let's do a funky for this too. So we're going to do a mixture of funky and traditional. But if you do struggle with colors, it definitely can help. And it's something that you'll pick up real quick. So me and Alex actually went to school and studied, the color theory and the color wheel and all sorts of goodies. Alex went for fashion. I went for floral designing, which was lots of fun. It hasn't done anything but rain and thunder. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Linda. The weather should be, pretty nice in the next few days, hopefully. Place our second tail. Work it in. Where did you get the Bowdabra kit from? So Denise, in the pinned comment, right now, well, they're going to post in a few minutes again, but in the pinned comment, click our affiliate link. It'll redirect you to our page or to Bowdabra's website, and you can order your ribbons. You can order your, what else can they order, Dad? Their Bowdabras,
the Bowdabra wire,
ribbon kits, mini Bowdabra, whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, they got you covered. Almost 500 now. Keep those likes and shares coming, you guys. So I do want this bow to be rather full because we are going to be adding some flowers and greenery. And I think we are going to tuck them inside the heart of the bow too. So let's do, I think we got 5. Now,
I love the colors of this ribbon.
Me too. So it has a purple, it has kind of an orangey yellow, and it also has got kind of a fuchsia pink. So that's 5 loops. That should be enough for tonight's project. We're going to take our ribbon, pull it out of our Bowdabra like so. Hi from South Carolina, where it's sunny and 70 here. Oh, and I am jealous of that. Jealous. It'll get here soon. I always miss the heat, but then when it arrives, come mid-July, I don't like it. Dad doesn't like it either, but, pick and choose your battles. It's either the freezing cold here or the super-duper hot. So just going to quickly dovetail these tails. We didn't miss a tail in the last bow, Dad.
I noticed.
You noticed? Yeah. That's because you put me on the spot, and I'm not going to sit there and disappoint.
Do you always use wired ribbon, Nick?
We just use non-wired ribbon. You don't have to use wired ribbon. I do encourage it. I definitely encourage it. I use non-wired ribbon occasionally for fresh floral designs, which is actually something we're working on this week. Not sure if you knew that, Dad. We are doing a fresh floral design in Nick's exclusive Wreath community. We used to do one every month. We haven't done one in a while, so I kind of want to get back into the groove of doing that because you guys know I love, designing with fresh flowers. There's nothing quite like it.
Good. So, make a really nice arrangement I could put on my kitchen table.
Yes, that's what it's for, Dad. That's what it's for. So just trim up any tails that are excessively long. We don't need that full length, but we can always trim them afterwards once we hang it up on our wreath. So let's do our wreath now. Might as well. I'm anxious to see how it turns out. Then we can get back to making bows. So we're going to take our bow, Dad. Can you guess where I'm going to place this?
On the lower right,
Lower right.
upper left.
Upper left, yeah. Let's do upper left. You guys know that's my spot. I love placing bows there. So just going to place our wire from behind, bring it up to the front of your bow, and pull really, really tight while making a knot. And then that'll keep your bow in place. So make your knot. See how it just kind of tightened it? Create another knot. And one more for good measure. We don't want our bows falling off, you guys. If your bow falls off, I can't think of a more tragic thing because, you know, if you're doing it for yourself, I mean, who cares if your bow falls off? If you're making wreaths for your own home and, you know, you don't care about falling apart, or if you want to dismantle it and switch it up every, you know, few months or so, you can absolutely do that. But since we sell our wreaths here at Nick's Seasonal Decor, I want to make sure nothing ever falls off my designs. And if it does, I mean, it hasn't really happened. So make sure everything's secured. I've never had a bow fall off, that's for sure. All right, Dad, what do you think of that bow?
I love it.
Let me flip it around so you guys can see. Fluff it as nicely as possible. It's not a pretty color. I think that's perfect for spring and summer.
Very pretty.
So just pull those loops apart, you guys. Make sure it's all nice and even and natural looking. Now we can come back in with a little bit of greenery. Right here we just have this mixed bush. And the nice thing about this greenery too is notice the leaves on this, Dad, is that they're not perfect. You know, they're all kind of wild and tangled and stuff, and it just creates a nice look. We usually work with kind of perfect products, but something like this where it's kind of a little bit more wispy, a little bit more kind of curled, it's kind of something different, which is always fun. So just snip off this bush like so. Take your tag off. Never forget your tag. I always do. So do as I say, not as I do. Dip it in your glue skillet and work it in. As easy as that. We also have some pretty flowers we're going to be adding too. Oh, there we go. Yes, go to Bowdabra.com and you can view all of their blogs, and you know they have so many instructions and instructional videos and blog posts and whatnot. Also, they have a fan gallery that you guys can join. So if you can't learn from me, we all have different means of learning. So if you struggle with bow making even after watching me, that is a-okay. The nice thing about Bowdabra is that there's tons and tons of videos out there over the last however many years now. So if I don't click with you, that is okay. There's tons of other designers and other content that might help. So join their fan gallery as well. And they do have an app in the App Store that you guys can download too.
What kind of bush is that, Nick?
I couldn't tell you the name. It's just, just a basic greenery bush. Sometimes I'm able to distinguish. Other times, they just create random greenery, if that makes sense. So it's not perfect and it doesn't really resemble anything. Or at least in my eyes, it doesn't. But I'm sure somebody out there can think of a name. But then when you go on their website, it might not even be that. So that's how they work.
Nick uses AdTech glue.
I do, yes. So my favorite glue. We have one more piece of greenery that we might as well work in, and then we can switch over to our beautiful flowers. And I think this is going to be one of the best wreaths that we've made here on Bowdabra. All right, that's where we're at so far. What do you think of that, Dad?
I love it.
You love it? Good. Now what we can do is just work in a few other products. We have some purple flowers. We have some pink flowers. We have some orange flowers too. So this right here is just a mixed bush. No, it's not. It's just kind of like purple lavender. So this is a felt and paper, not paper, just a felt product. But we're going to use it. And I actually used to be really against working with felt or paper. But over the last, year and a half now, Dad, I've really grown to love it. I used to be really against it. But, it comes in so many different textures and colors and shapes and sizes that it's kind of nice to work with on occasion. So just place a piece there. Have it kind of shoot every which way. Now we can break down another spray. Place that either above, to the side, wherever we want. I'm going to take this piece and place over here. Right about there. And you can bend these too, which is really nice. You can kind of bend them to shape, place them where you want. We have two pieces left. I'm going to break these up. I'm going to take one more and place it down below. Right about there. And our final piece, you can just take this little bit of greenery. I'll place it there. And we'll take our final 3 little flowers and place them directly in front of the bow. Never be afraid to do that, you guys. Always place things above and below your bows. That's how you get the best effect with your wreaths. So don't forget about that. It's a very crucial step. And even if you can't see the entirety of your product, that is a-okay too, you guys. Never, ever be afraid of that unless the product's very expensive. Sometimes you're dealing with expensive flowers or ribbon. You want the bulk of that to be showing. But things like this, which is relatively inexpensive flowers, you don't have to see every square inch of them. Snip this off. This is just a kind of a, what color would you call this stuff? Like a peachy orange color?
Yeah, it looks like a peachy orange.
Like a peachy orange. And I thought that matched the ribbon really nicely. So we'll work in some of these pieces now. So Bowdabra has pinned the fan gallery in the comment section now. And also don't forget, we're going to be announcing a winner relatively soon. So all you have to do is just let us know you want to win. And Bowdabra at random will just be choosing one lucky winner. Work in a couple more of these.
How many loops are on that bow, Nick?
I think we did 5, right?
Yeah, 5, yeah.
3, 4, 5,
Yep,
yes.
5 loops, yeah.
5 loops, that's it. You can do more if you want a thicker bow. You can do less if you want a thinner bow. It's whatever your heart desires. So let's work in some of these. And then lastly, we have some pink berries. So this wreath is going to definitely be one of my favorites we've done here in Bowdabra. You like the colors of this too, don't you?
Oh, I love it.
All right, we got 2 flowers left, and then we can make our switch to the pink. And then maybe, hopefully, if we have time, make a couple more bows.
I like the way you placed the purple flowers, Nick.
Yeah, just organic, right? Very
it looks
natural
nice.
and wild.
I like that.
Lately, I've been loving that look where things are just going whichever way they want. So here's those berries. Kind of match the ribbon nicely. So we'll just snip off some of these and work these in. Take this one, place it here. And these, as you can see, kind of droop. So you're going to want to place these where kind of gravity can take hold. I really like the look when they kind of droop over like that. So I don't mind that look, but if you don't like it, these berries are probably not for you. But I think it looks nice when they all kind of go downhill like that. Take another one, place it on this side. And then I have one more bush of that we can work in a few more. So show some love if you guys like this wreath so far. I know I do. All right. So this was a rather expensive bush. This was, well, not really, $6.99 for this spray, not a bush.
Can you use lamb's ear all season, Nick?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Lamb's ear is a great texture. We actually pre-recorded a home talk tutorial this morning, and we used some lamb's ear, didn't we, Dad?
Yes, we did.
So this is Dad's second video of the day. So let's all, again, thank Dad for his help. We appreciate him being down here. I know recording is no easy task. You have to stay focused. Just like designing behind camera, Dad's part in this is just as important, if not more, because if the camera isn't right, then, we're out of luck. Me, I can just do what I do best. Dad has to make sure he's doing it right.
Hi, Antoinette.
Hey, Antoinette. All right.
This is looking bomb, Nick.
You like that?
I love the way the flowers are hanging. Everything looks cool.
All right, you guys, that wreath is done. So the thing about any bow, any wreath that we make, both on my page as well as Bowdabra or anywhere, it always takes a little bit of fluffing once you hang it up. So it might look good now, but when I hang it up and take a picture of it, you might have to add a piece of greenery or fluff a loop. So we always send Bowdabra pictures, a few days after of what we created, and I kind of fluff it to the best of my ability, take high quality pictures. For those of you that are business owners, that is a very important step. Make sure your pictures kind of showcase the beauty and the talent and the professionalism of your designs. So that's the wreath. Now, I'm just going to push this to the side for now. We're going to clean this up later. Now let's make another bow.
Thank you, Linda. Hi, Joellen.
Hi, Joellen. So you guys got a couple minutes left before Bowdabra announces the winner. We love Steve behind the camera. Thank you, Linda. And thank you, Carol. Carol loves it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so just going to place our tails there. Here's another one of my favorite ribbons. I don't know why I love this one so much, because it's a little bit more wrinkly than what I would like. But, I still love it just the same. So for this, let's do traditional, Dad. We haven't done that tonight.
No.
Cut off some long tails. The longer the tail, the better in my eyes. It really creates a nice look. They don't have to be even either. Look at, right? They don't have to be even. So these are probably the easiest bow, and I've kind of perfected this using the Bowdabra because over the last several years, we've done tons of these. At Christmas time, not even behind the camera, but obviously behind the camera, we've done tons. Probably with Bowdabra, we've made hundreds of bows by now, which is awesome. But using the Bowdabra off camera at Christmas time for my red velvet bows, since we do hundreds and hundreds of them each year, it does take a toll on your hands. So I like to sometimes use my Bowdabra for that. And it creates bows so quickly. So that's 2 loops. Now that's 2 loops. All I'm doing is I'm taking my ribbon. This is a question we get asked a lot. Taking my ribbon, reversing it on one side, and then placing it back into our Bowdabra. So very easy. The more loops you have, the more full your bow is going to be, which I love at Christmas time. But at spring, 3 to 4 loops on either side is all that you truly need. So that's 3 loops on either side. Let's do 4. Make it a little bit more impactful. So that's 4 on one side. Let's do 4 on the other. So it looks like we have announced our winner. Let's see who our winner for the night is. So Bowdabra will pin the comment, and we will announce the winner. So it looks like Elisa won. So,
I missed the last name, yeah.
Yes. So
congratulations, Lisa.
Congratulations, Lisa. Bowdabra will pin it, and we'll be able to announce the last name. But what is that, 4 now? We've done 4. So we're going to stop here, cut off our ribbon. And as always, like I said, Bowdabra each and every Monday is generous enough to give away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon to one of our lucky viewers. And all you have to do is comment. We've had plenty of winners say they've never won anything in their life, and they just so happen to be the lucky winner, on our live. So, don't feel as though you're not going to win. It's like gambling, but it's a lot more fun because, you don't lose anything. So we're going to take our wire, pull it to the back. I just flip my bow over.
That bar thing goes on top of the Bowdabra to push the ribbon down.
Yes, and we'll show you guys that in the next step. So, as I always say, with every tool in your shop, you're going to have to customize it to your hands and to your liking. I don't personally use that because I never really add enough loops where, I have to compress my ribbon. But if you do make very, very big bows, like at Christmas time here on Bowdabra, we showcased a few tree toppers, and it did come in handy for that. But all I'm doing is I'm fluffing, and it looks like our winner for the night is Lisa Johnson. So it's all congratulate Lisa Johnson on winning. Lisa, send Bowdabra a message, and they will be sending your free roll of ribbon shortly. So just fluff those tails, pull them down, and tell me that wouldn't look great on pews or in a wedding wreath or, on an arch or whatever, right? Just a very simple linen bow.
Yeah, elegant color.
Elegant color, kind of, imperfect. It's not an ultra white, so it's a lot more kind of relatable to most, decor. Because if this was super white, I think that would be a little bit too much. But since it's kind of a, what would you say, Dad? Kind of like an ivory with
it looks like an ivory,
little spots on it, if you will. So that's that bow. We're gonna do one more, and we'll do it on the little Bowdabra, the mini Bowdabra mini, and we're gonna actually use a ribbon that we used in the kit Bowdabra sent for Christmas time. So we had a Christmas kit put together with Bowdabra, and one of the ribbons was non-wired. So here's going to be the perfect example of using the wand, the Bowdabra wand, and a non-wired ribbon, because you can use anything with it. So here's the ribbon, not wired. See, it just stays wherever it goes. So we're going to cut some tails. Let's cut 2 tails off, like so. And I'm going to show you guys how to dovetail real quick as well. So we're going to take these tails. I want to give thanks to God and hope to people who are diagnosed. Oh. All right, well, that just looks like a spam comment. I can't finish that up. Let's see. So we're going to just take the tails, fold them in half, and cut from the middle out towards the wired edge. I saw someone, let's see, steam flowers that got mashed and wrinkled. I haven't heard that before, to kind of open them up so when you get flowers in and they're all squished from being boxed and, shipped. That's a great idea. Let me know if you guys have tried that before, but we're just going to take these, place it inside, again, non-wired ribbon. And this Bowdabra mini is great for hair bows. So I am not talented enough to be making hair bows, but Sandy...
Got to go to Sandy for that.
Sandy is the bomb for that. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she creates the coolest little hair bows. And apparently it's kind of an unwritten law that, the bigger the bow in the South, the better. So I heard that, little girls that have little hair bows, they try to outcompete each other. So let's see. We're going to take this in. Place. I'm going to cut that off a little bit shorter. We don't need the full length, right? So we have that tail in. We have that tail in. So the Bowdabra wand, if you have more loops, you just place it inside and you can compress your ribbon like so. So the mini Bowdabra is probably not the best with this ribbon when it comes to the wand, but we might have time for one more bow using the large that we can showcase that with. So just place your wire through, tie it.
Sandy says thanks for using the mini Bowdabra.
Of course, Sandy. So again, like I said, Bowdabra's Fan Gallery is a group. They have tons of videos. You can check their website. You can check their app. Not even just me, you guys. Tons and tons of content. Tie it off. Pull your tails down. And look at that. How cute is that?
Cute, yeah.
Right? That would be another great wine bottle, but I guess
could,
I'm just
yeah.
stuck on wine today. I don't know. How are we doing on time? We've got no minutes left. So we are going to pick this up next Monday. We've created 6 bows, including our wreath for tonight. So we got a lot done, Dad, in that 30 minutes.
Where'd you get that ribbon, by the way, this one here?
So this is a Sam's Club ribbon.
Sam's Club.
But like I said, Bowdabra has a kit. You can order it in our affiliate link posted down below in the pinned comments. And you guys can order your high quality ribbon from Bowdabra. So they have tons of ribbon kits. They have the kits with your Bowdabra, mini Bowdabra with the wire. You can order everything individually if you already have your Bowdabras. If you just want the ribbons, you can do that as well. You don't need to purchase the Bowdabra. You can also get your wire. We have it in the 100-yard spool. Let's recap that real quick. Here's what it looks like, you guys. Am I holding it up right?
Yep.
So see my dilemma, Dad, when you mentioned it earlier? This is upright, right? But
Yep.
when I flip it over,
That's the...
so that's what threw me off. I didn't know I held it wrong every week. Here's your mini. Here's your large. That's that. So thank you all again so much. Congratulations to Lisa for winning a free roll. Each and every Monday, we are live here on Bowdabra at 7 Eastern, where we create tons of bows. We create a mini project. We also give away a free roll of ribbon. What's the word? Courteous.
Courteous.
Courteous of Bowdabra. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So thank you, Bowdabra, for having me as a guest tonight. And we will see you all next Monday. When, Dad?
7 o'clock.
He's got it down pat now, you guys. He doesn't forget. Thank you all. I love you guys, and we'll see you then.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Sandy.